All right, Libras, one sec. Hold on, one sec. All right. So for your message, Libras, essentially about, boy, I have to look it up. I wrote it, I jotted it down real quick. Hold on. It was stay clear, yet let others be unclear to you. Don't act on what they say. Find smoothness in a slower, boring pace. What did you allow to shake you up? Is a question. This is beware of your emotions, labeling your experience and environment. Yeah, not worrying about how you feel about others and yourself so you can keep having faith in your relationships. Oh, goodness. Sorry about that, y'all. Well, that happened. But yeah, I like when we see the opposite signs come out in the read. So that is a confidence boosting activity to actually not worry about your relationship, which is kind of dumb that you think it's like I'm gonna remain looking like this and not caring about what someone observes or notices about me, like, me having a little bit of booger in my nose. I'm gonna let myself pick it in front of you. So I'll explain. Is it still like February? Oh yeah, and the helpful thing I was saying is give others a clean slate to help you not worry about your relationships. Just keep passing out clean slates. That was Gemini's message. Remember the oath, the promise you made, right? But the idea is, you know, yeah, the idea is people, it's always others. It isn't always others. It's always everybody else. Pretty much what was said. What's all I could say about March. Take yourself more seriously. Just because you don't just because you don't worry about your relationship doesn't mean you're not attending to them. You're just not allowing their energies or who they are to really influence you feeling like you're slow or like you're just understanding you're a different whole person. I know this is going to help, trust me. Keep your emotional space. Heavy energies, or maybe this is new relationship levels. You're dealing with new relationship levels from you not being dissuaded So what you're experiencing is what happens when you keep having self-esteem and essentially teaching others about self-esteem through not letting who they are affect you, because they find out, not everybody's that simple to disarm. What is with this card? Basically, that's their only job at this point, is to try to harass you. So if you're not supposed to worry about what your relationships are doing, even though I said that for February, it looks like it's another main message for March. It's just people trying. Beware of people trying. So you're going to need to be confident, stand tall, be an emperor. You have a purpose, you have seriousness, you have a serious point of being, a reason to be here. Again, they're really, but ultimately they can't do anything. They're just really upset because you're not like them. You just quit putting your mind there. You just will. The more you put your mind there, the more it's going to bother you. The more you're going to feel like you're not doing anything. It's going to be a vicious cycle of you worrying where you're at with them, why it isn't simple, when in fact it's turning out pretty good. They're just trying to make it happen faster, and it's like it's already happening. You can't make it happen quicker. You can't. You'll just embarrass yourself for thinking you know something to find out you don't really know what you're supposed to be doing. So the game is, let them piss themselves off when they could just trust the pace of things. You have to let other people piss themselves off. Now they're going to try to piss themselves off, and you have to not worry, even though they're aware they're pissing themselves off. So it went from Libra, went from not worrying about your relationships. Now you have to allow your relationships to piss themselves off. So do not employ your attention, because now it's their job to do things to get your attention. So now your attention needs to be only focused on a task, because if you look anywhere else, people are going to try to communicate to you that you're crazy now. Now people are propaganda. Now their day is only made for proving to you you're crazy. So just stay not worrying about your relationships, because the problem is you don't see them in a bad light. That's the answer. You don't see them in a horrible light, because it's not about them. The whole situation is transforming them. But you got to remain yourself. So it's about, they'll do their best to convince you you're weird so you can play out of bounds, play out of turn, and fumble the situation even quicker. So, because if they knew, then they would know what to do. But if they don't know, then they're guessing like everyone else. So now we got this understanding. Now the indicator is, if they're pissing you off or if they're trying to make you feel weird, then you know they're worried about where you stand with them. And at that point, you go the opposite direction you still stand tall in yourself. And no matter what, if long as you're progressing, you'd use Aries message. You'll go to Aries message. As long as you're present, as you're present, you are building something. Savor the patience. Allow yourself to get notification without force. Being present builds electricity. Stay present in confusion and know you're still growing. Stay present in confusion and know you are still growing. Growth through stillness and presence equals your workout. Do you have to forcefully reel yourself in? Question. I wrote yes in order to not make myself feel paranoid or like I made a bad choice. It's just information. Stay contained. Stillness through confusion. So then, all this, here's the awesome emotion, camaraderie, time you spent with the situation. This is you still needing to be yourself, still understand how you feel, stick to your respect for your feelings and what the vibe. When you know the vibes, you honor the vibes, have respect for the vibes. And this is still where it's a challenge because you're having to stay serious, take yourself serious, discipline, even though you're clear on energy and vibes, held on, still building momentum. Doesn't mean no, it just means not now. It's never a no. It's just not ready to evolve right now. Not ready for the next level right now. And that shouldn't make you feel upset. You're close to even getting to a next level. That's good enough. But the next level is not allowing them to mess up the next level with their impatience. You have to be patient. Help them level up by not caring about how they act. It's the next level. Now the next level needs you to show them what they're doing wrong or how they're not being attentive to this situation that's actually unfolding. Just keep showing up. You have to get them in the understanding of just keep showing up. We're like the person at the call desk, at the call center, letting them know we'll get right back to you. Yeah, we'll call you. We'll get right back to you. You'll know. You'll get the notification. Let them know they'll get the notification. So there are the messages, Libra. So February's message again was about not worrying about where you are or where others are in the relationship, because any worry will cause you to lose faith in yourself or others. So no one's the enemy. It's just about trusting time, trusting the pace. So you'll see when you look at messages like this, it does make them take longer, but you're fully involved in the episode of the day. What happened. Then you'll know how to analyze it and take it in with these messages I'm giving you. So yes, the messages I'm giving you for March will arm you to actually be ready to accept others as still becoming better versions of themselves. They're still... I used to be mad and think people at this point in time should be clear of themselves, but there's things I'm still getting better at, so stay committed to the act of getting better, even for them, for others especially. So later, Libra, there are the messages, again I say, for March 2026. They're your cheat codes. You might want to, write these down. Keep this with you somewhere so that you'll get the benefit of the month and be on top of the month. Later.